Well, good evening, everybody, and I suppose happy, or is it hoppy Easter to you all? I am just, I can't see live chat at the moment. Oh, I can see live chat now. That's wonderful. So if you can just check in so that the awesome tech team who is here, Barry and Charlotte, obviously, can let us know that you're there, and we'll start once we've got most people there. So good evening, Rose and Harry, Dave and Tracy, and Neil, and Nikki and Tone. Wonderful. So as you can see, we've got a bit of an Easter theme going along. Not whiskers like last year, but a few hidden chocolate surprises behind me, hopefully. So if you could either check in. Charlotte is on my phone, so anybody that is watching that doesn't have live chat or live chat isn't working, just message Charlotte, Messenger, WhatsApp. Probably not emails, but if emails works for you, then I'm sure we can survive with it. We are due to have about 20 players this evening. And some of our regulars are away on Easter holidays. How can that happen? I think I'm a bit shocked by that, but it does mean that you might get more chance to win. So there is always a plus for that. So that is absolutely wonderful. Do remember that I will be putting up the game numbers so that if you have to drop out for any reason, you should be able to join back in when you need to. I can already feel my head getting hot under this hat. So I don't know if that's what happens to rabbits, because they're obviously covered in fur. They obviously get very hot too. Just a little bit of a reminder. Oh, there we are. So Barry thinks there's 11 of you watching, some of you not checked in. Oh, hi, Claire and Georgia. So we're doing well. We have Swindon, we've got Southampton, we've got Bristol. So we're doing really well at the moment. Hopefully we'll be joining from Bromsgrove and Devon. Oh, Bromsgrove are there. Wonderful. Good evening, Cherie and Lynn. I hope you are well and looking forward to Easter. There could be people from Devon and Somerset, Surrey, and if connections hold, we might even make it as far as Zambia again this evening. So, oh yeah, Babs, good evening. So does that say, is it wet in Somerset? Well, I'm sorry, I think we've passed it down. Swindon's been very wet the last few days. Oh, there we go. So we do have a connection with Zambia, which is absolutely awesome. But as we know from past experience, hopefully it will hold out for at least some of the games. And good luck, because that means I get to fly over with the prize, which is even more awesome. Evening, Sarah, another Southampton. We're doing well in Southampton. I think we might almost have more people in Southampton at the moment than we do in Swindon, which would be a first as well. So just a little bit of a recap. You have got 4 of these. So we'll play 2 games, then we'll stop for a short pause. I have 2 bits of really exciting news to share with you in our little gap. So even if you do disappear, come back with your diary. That's really important. And don't stay away too long. We will do our usual. We will play for 1 line. Good evening, Christine. Right, we've got down as far as Devon. Our Cornish link has dropped out, so you are the furthest south, which is wonderful. We will play for 1 line, so remember you've got 9 chances to get that 1 line. You then will play for 2 lines, which can be 2 together or apart, but they have to be in the same block. That's your 2 lines, and then we will play for a full house, which is all 15 numbers in the same block. And don't worry if somebody shouts bingo before you, because it's not the first person, not the quickest, because we love to give out prizes. And also a bit of a warning on that one, they're probably not going to reach you before Easter, unless you happen to be really, really local. So you're just going to have to look forward to that surprise after Easter. And Barry bought me the daffodils, so thank you, Barry, for the daffodils. I think it's just put in a little hint there, isn't it? So, well, yes, Zambia is further south. Zambia is not even in the same country. That's what I meant by further south. Okie dokie. Right. How are we doing? Are we still waiting for a few people? We're still waiting for, oh, Claire, sorry, I missed you. Good evening. I know we're waiting to see whether Jane joins us. Diane, I don't know if you are out there somewhere. It would be lovely to hear from you. I'm going to assume you're there, Diane. Carolina, we've got to Slough, so we're heading in that direction. Wonderful. Good evening, Carolina. We're sort of nearly there, I think. I don't know if Joe is out there, Kirsty. But there we go. Let's not hold out for too long. We've given them a chance to join us, and we really want to get on and play and win some prizes, which of course could be chocolate, might not be chocolate. Right, I'm going to stand that one up there, which is a bit of a shame because it blocks it blocks all my lovely Easter things. But I am going to bring round my numbers are in my new awesome look. I do love a gonk. I know they've got absolutely nothing to do with Easter, but there we go. So my numbers are in my little gonk bag this evening. It's almost as exciting as my hat. But there we are. So eyes down, first game, first line. My board is in a slightly different place today, so I'll be looking downwards and to the side. Right, so and the first number out the hat is 1 and 7, 17. Followed by 1 and 9, 19. I do realise that with big gaps in between our games, it's just like starting for the first time. So I can't actually even remember any of the names. I'm sure they'll come to us as we go along, and you can always join in and type them if I've forgotten. 8 and 2, 82. On its own, the number 5. 7, 0, 70. Oh, 8, 0, 80. Now, we used to say that was one fat lady with a belt and one without. But that does seem a little bit unfair, especially when you're just about to eat lots of chocolate. 2, 0, 20. All the 7s, 77. Oh, and I also should have said that the reason that we have a slightly different display today is because we're having the dining room decorated. So it's lovely and decorated, but it is a bit of a work in progress, which is why there's no paintings behind me. And I had to give you a little bit of an Easter display instead. 6 and 2, 62. Now, this is a fat lady with a walking stick. It's 8 and 1, 81. 7 and 4, 74. On its own, the number 6. 4 and 5, 45. Sweet 16, 1 and 6. One little duck, the number 2. Or me and you, the number 2. It's actually better. Oh, key of the door, it's 21, 2 and 1. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 6, 76. 1 and 4, 14. 2 and 9, 29. On its own, the number 9. 3 and 4, 34. I think we've got a few more to go yet before that first bingo gets called. 8 and 3, 83. 4 and 9, 49. 7 and 2, 72. We're getting a lot of those high numbers at the moment and not so many low ones. 6, 0, 60. 8 and 9, 89. Oh, 7 and 8, 78. I think I'm going to complete a line on my board before any of you complete a line on your cards. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 8, 58. 7 and 1, 71. Beginning to wonder if there's any of those low numbers in here. 2 and 8. Okay, I'm going to say 2 and 8, 28. So if that is yours as well. So well done, Neil. Congratulations. The 28 counts in this one. So if that was your last number, you can also let us know. Is it just Neil? Is he winning by himself? Well, I think he is. Right, excellent. So I get to turn my slightly wobbly sign around. There we go. We're now going for 2 lines. Remember, they can be next to each other, they can be apart, but they have to be in the same square. So is there somebody out there that's just waiting for a couple, or is Neil going to come through and get 2 lines as well? 6 and 9, 69. All the 3s, 33. 2 and 6, 26. 5 and 9, 59. 4 and 7, 47. On its own, the number 1. Could make up that one. We could say all the fun at number 1. I think it's a good one. 5 and 2, 52. 4 and 3, 43. Now, I think there could be some shouting going on at the screen. 6 and 4, 64. If there's any shouting going on from Zambia, you're going to have to shout very far. And the same from Devon, I think. 5 and 1, 51. Unlucky for some, but maybe not for you. It's 13, 1 and 3. Oh, must be getting close. 2 and 7, 27. 5 and 6, 56. Knock at the door, it's number 4. 3 and 8, 38. I think it's getting a bit tense. I'm beginning to feel your tension. 7 and 3, 73. Who is it going to be? And it's a dozen. It's 12, 1 and 2. Oh, Christine, is that a win or is it I can't keep up? That's why Barry's typing the numbers in for you, so that if you're a bit behind, you can still cross them off. It'll still count. I'll try and slow down a bit though as well. So, cup of tea, it's the number 3. For those of you that can't remember or had forgotten or didn't know, that is Barry on the X Factor buzzer. Just sometimes because he feels like it. Oh, there we are. There we are. Just so you know what it looks like. Okay. So it's a sense of power, I think. 6 and 7, 67. 3 and 9, 39. Oh, there's definite tension going on, not just from Christine, who needs to catch up. 4 and 1, 41. Hopefully you have, Christine. Hopefully it's going smoothly now. 2 and 4, 24. Remember, it's quite good to have bingo already typed so that you can just hit that button at the end. Oh, whack, whack, whack. It's 22. It's 1 and 8, 18. All the 4s, 44. Now, you're sure you haven't all just disappeared off to watch something on the TV? Normally, I'm fighting something like the football, aren't I? So, 4 and 6. Oh, no, forget that last number. Congratulations. It'll either be Dave or it will be Tracy, but congratulations. There we are. That one took a little while to get through, didn't it? Right. Okay, I'm just swapping over my signs so that we can be ready for the next game. So now we're going for a full house. So that's 15 numbers, all in one square. So, well, congratulations, Tracy. We're spreading the prizes around. So those of you that have played before will know that Ava is normally very lucky. Well, Ava is one of the people not playing. So there we go. So it's a lucky evening for all of us, if not for Ava, bless her. Okay then, right. So are we going to race? Full house, 15 numbers. We haven't got many numbers left, have we? 8 and 6, 86. I'll put a bit of a, important pause in between them now. 4 and 8, 48. Oh, 2 fat ladies, 88. Oh, on its own, the number 8, which I guess makes 1 fat lady, which just sounds very lonely. So 8 and 5, 85. 2 and 5, 25. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 3, 63. I promise I'm having a good rummage in here, but they're definitely all coming out that lower end. 2 and 3, 23. On its own, the number 7. Lucky for some. Lucky number 7. 1 and 5, 15. It's getting so close. 3, 0, 30. I'm busy watching just to see if that bingo appears. Clickety click, it's 66. Nope. Top of the shop, 9090. Was anybody waiting for that one? 7 and 5, 75. Hey, there we go. We've got full house, which I might have to sack my tech staff at this rate. Well, congratulations. I will make the assumption that it was Tracy, as she was so close to with 2 lines. But I might be wrong. You never know. Right. So please pop that first game into the recycling bin and pull out a second sheet. It doesn't matter what order you do them in. And we're going to turn this one round. There we go. Game 2, line 1. Make sure you can see it. Wonderful. Right. Oh, in fact, I better put the numbers back in, hadn't I? So I'm just going to scoop those up. So we are going to keep playing through this game, and then we will have a short break. As I said, you might want your diaries during that. Got some nice news to share. Oh, I hear we've got an excellent. Oh, now you see, I did say that Ava wasn't here tonight and that everybody stood a better chance of winning. Ava obviously heard me. And so everybody is there. So fantastic. Good to have you on board. And I know I need to send congratulations to Kev this evening. So congratulations. I hope you've had an extra beer tonight. Right. So everybody on board. So we're up to a few more people, which is wonderful. Right. So eyes down, games 2. 1 line, and we start with 6060. 2 and 6, 26. 5 and 9, 59. Oh, followed by 5 and 8, 58. It's a bit like pulling numbers for the lottery, isn't it? 2, 0, 20. I don't have any luck with that either. 5 and 1, 51. Sweet 16, 1 and 6. Oh, was it having fun at number 1? I quite like that one. That's very cheery, isn't it? 3, 0, 30. Lucky number 7. Maybe this time. It wasn't last time for anybody. And it's a bit early in the game for it to be lucky, I think. But hopefully some of you have crossed it off. 8 and 2, 82. Clickety click, it's 66. Oh, followed by, on its own, the number 6. 4 and 7, 47. 7 and 8, 78. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 6, 86. I did forget to say, don't forget that sometimes there is that delay between me talking, Barry typing. One of us might be ahead of the other or not. So hopefully you can bear with us and work it out. 1 and 7, 17. 4 and 9, 49. 6 and 5, 65. 4 and 8, 48. 3 and 8, 38. On its own, but not lonely, the number 8. 8 and 1, 81. That's that fat lady going out for a walk with her walking stick. And of course, quack, 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 it's 22. 2 little ducks. For those of you that remember the Christmas bingo, having a hat is definitely easier to play with than antlers. So those of you that were there will know I had an awful antler problem at Christmas. Definitely, Mad Hatter is much easier. All the 5s, 55. 8 and 3, 83. All the 3s, 33. And it's 1 and 8, 18. 4 and 5, 45. Oh, Barry's getting a bit carried away now, isn't he? I'm giving him enough time to type a sentence. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 7, 27. Now I'm feeling like there should be a line beginning to appear here. Oh, look, I must be psychic. Congratulations, Claire. Well done. But that was very spooky, wasn't it? Just saying that as it appeared. Right, well done. So time to swap over my signs. I've got a bit of cardboard between them today because they were just a little bit floppy. So we're just trying to make sure. Oh, Claire, you made me swap over my signs. Is that right? You've got very enthusiastic. So I'm just going to put that. So we're still on line 1, aren't we? Let you off, right? I'm well established now. Anyway, I've got my line 1 back up again. Well, it must be getting very close. Put it that way. It must be getting very close. Where did we? We'll let you off. Okay, we got to 27, didn't we? So okay, right. Okay, so 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 3, 73. Hey, we got a bingo there before the 73, but I'll let the 73 stand. Well done, Neil. Always sneaking in there, isn't he? Quietly does it. Quietly does it. Right, so I can now take that sign off. So we weren't far. I knew we weren't far off. We knew we weren't far off. Just 2 numbers and we were there. Well, in fact, 1 number, weren't we? But there we go. Right. Okay. Right, okay. Now we're all sorted. There's nothing like trying to keep me on my toes, is there? Oh, okay, that's so everybody can see, just in case somebody drops back in. Okay, we're on for line 2. Hopefully everybody's still there, wherever in the world you are. Crossing off your sheet. 4 and 1, 41. 6 and 1, 61. 2 and 9, 29. 2 fat ladies going out for a coffee. Not saying that reminds me of absolutely anybody, but 88. 2 and 8, 28. 8 and 9, 89. 7 and 2, 72. 7 and 5, 75. I'm really not quite sure what people make of this when they come to the door to drop something off. Lights on, no curtains because we're decorating, and there's a strange woman sat in there talking to a TV screen with a bunny hat on. Okay. And it's knock at the door. Very apt. Number 4. However, the delivery man has now gone, hopefully not scarred for life. 5 and 2, 52. Okay. 3 and 9, 39. Few more before we get that second line. I think 3 and 5, 35. 8, 0, 80. 4 and 3, 43. 7 and 9, 79. 8 and 7, 87. Okay, right then. Now we're getting down to the serious business. It's a cup of tea. It's number 3. You can have one of those in a moment when we get to the end of this game. 3 and 7, 37. After all, bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. I'm told we've got bingo. Cherie, congratulations, Cherie, up in Bromsgrove. Wonderful. Good, good. We're having a good spread tonight. That's very exciting. So, but there was a little bit of a technical hitch there between communications over with the team. So let them sort that out themselves. Okay, then. Right now we're on to Full House. I'm predicting about 5 numbers, maybe. That's my prediction. Looking at the board, I promise I haven't dropped any. There's none lying underneath the table. 3 and 4, 34. 2 and 4, 24. 3 and 1, 31. Top of the shop, 9, 0, 90. 3 and 6, 36. So that was my prediction. Nobody's going to know. Oh dear. Okay. For those of you that remember Mystic Meg, I'm not giving her a run for her money tonight. 5 and 3, 53. 4 and 6, 46. Although I must admit, my little gonk is doing a great job. I'm really excited about him. Oh, it's bullseye. It's 5, 0, 50. 4 and 2, 42. 6 and 4, 64. How are we doing? Now, hopefully, this is Heinz variety. Is it 57? Am I right, team? Good, that's right, because that's the one I can always get muddled up. It's 5 and 7, 57, Heinz varieties. Are you a ketchup person? A baked bean person? I don't know. Who knows? 3 and 2, 32. That's actually product placement, so I probably could charge for that. 2 and 3, 23. Well, I was very out with my 5 numbers, wasn't I? Okay. Me and you, it's number 2. Somebody out there. Maybe not. Maybe you all disappeared early because you needed to disappear somewhere. Right. So it's that very special door. Used to be Boris's den. It's number 10. It's not his anymore, is it? 1 and 4, 14. Oh, well, lots of bingos. Oh, excellent. Oh, now I'm very excited. Well, because Emmy is bingo. Who is it? Oh, it's Kev. Right. Well, Kev, you deserve to win today. So congratulations. There you are. Who needed an extra beer? You just needed to win at bingo. Congratulations. And well done, Lisa. Fantastic. And Lynn, oh my goodness, it took us a little while to warm up, but we were storming, weren't we, on that one? Wonderful. So, and obviously I'm really excited because I just have to fly the prize out to Zambia, which, I'm always asking for that to happen. So that's great. If anybody else ever wants to play in a different country, do let me know. I'm more than happy to use my air miles to come out. Right. Well, that is fantastic. Thank you so much. For playing. Right, so we've got a bit of a pause because that's between games 2 and 3. So we've played 1 and 2. Just going to have a little bit of a pause. So if you need to dash out, please do. I'm just going to put the numbers back in my very cute gonk bag. And then I'm going to share with you some exciting news. So make sure you've got your diary and a pen. If you're like me, or if you're like the tech team, make sure you've got your iPad or your phone so that you can type it in, because I wouldn't want you to miss out on this amazing news. I'm still going because I don't want to lose any of the numbers. So well done, everybody that's won so far. And if you haven't, don't be disappointed, because we've still got 2 more games to go. So it could be your turn after that. Right. Hoping that everybody is back in, or at least can hear me. I won't shout. So 2 pieces of news. Hopefully, lots of you will recognise this logo, Nature's Showcase. It is the charity art and craft fair that Nikki, who's playing tonight, and myself have been hosting at Westonbirt Arboretum. We are about to go for the 3rd year and set up again in June. It's Friday the 16th of June to Sunday the 18th. Now, Sunday is Father's Day, so good opportunity to take fathers out to Westonbirt for a nice day out. We're definitely fingers crossed for good weather. We will be fundraising as before for the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation. Now, unfortunately, some of our regular people, no names intended, but they are on this game, are either busy or on holiday. Really, but we have got some amazing new stalls as well. So there are lots of arts and crafts for you to come along and see and help fundraise for David Shepherd. So Nature Showcase, watch social media, it will be there as a reminder. And then I still can't give you very much information on this one, but some of you will remember the Elephant Epic Challenge from last year. Well, in fact, 2 years ago, it was a sponsored silence. Last year was the crochet challenge. I'm not sure my fingers have even recovered from that. Well, I can't tell you what this year is yet, but it is going to be on Wednesday, the 21st of June. So really love you to sponsor me. It's going to be a sponsored event, if at all possible. The money goes direct to Game Rangers International. Lisa, who's calling in from Zambia, is one of the amazing staff of this team. But there will be 2 opportunities for you to join in with whatever is going on Wednesday, the 21st of June. Details will come out after Easter with a bit of information, and you can get involved, as I said, through sponsoring me, and also with 2 little events that are also happening. So that's Wednesday, the 21st of June. So that is after, the week after, Nature Showcase. So just think about that all in about the same 7 days, which is wonderful. Now, I can't see what's going on, but I think my tech team are doing wonderful, just putting it out there. So thank you, Barry. Yes, just more excuses for me to fleece you with your hard-earned money. Talking about that, before we start game 3, I do want to say a very big thank you to those people that have donated for this evening. Now, do remember, it is never compulsory, especially not with everything that's going on. It never has been. This has always been about bringing us together, having an hour of complete silliness, fun, whatever, making everybody smile, which we all do. It's great. Love the messages. So it's not about the money, but those of you that have, I am truly grateful as always. Thank you very much. Some of you have very kindly donated anonymously, so I can't actually physically thank you, but if you know who you are, then please take this as a very big thank you. And at that point, hopefully everybody is back. Up goes game 3, line 1. Picking up the little gonk, just give him a little wave. Exciting. Right, and we're going to do eyes down. And let's start again. Let's see if there's other people who haven't won yet who might win this time. So the first number out the hat, or out the gonk, is 1 and 9, 19. On its own, and lucky maybe for somebody, the number 7. 5 and 8, 58. 2, 0, 20. 3 and 4, 34. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 9, 79. Wonder if anybody has ever won a line of bingo on the first 5 numbers called out. Just anywhere, not on this game, but just anywhere. I wonder. 1 and 8, 18. 3 and 6, 36. 1 and 5, 15. 2 fat ladies out for their coffee. 8 and 8, 88. I bet they have millionaire's shortbread. 8 and 6, 86. Or maybe it was a chocolate tiffin. 3 and 5, 35. It's Easter to make you dream of chocolate. 5 and 6, 56. I should better slow down. I thought chocolate at the end of this was making me rush. 7 and 4, 74. 6 and 4, 64. 4 and 6, 46. 6 and 5, 65. It's the Prime Minister's den. It's number 10. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 5, 45. 8 and 1, 81. 3 and 7, 37. 3, 0, 30. I think there's a few of you out there waiting for one number now. Oh, and it's on its own, the number 8. I think we can probably call that one the Garden Gate, number 8. All the 5s, 55. Feel that could be another competition coming on, couldn't it? Coming up with phrases for all the numbers. We'd be here for hours. 2 and 9, 29. All the 3s, 33. 5 and 9, 59. 2 and 7, 27. 7 and 2, 72. 8 and 2, 82. I'm peering round my sign as I'm watching the computer. Tech team are busy checking everywhere to make sure we don't miss anybody. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 1, 41. Knock at the door. It's number 4. 8 and 9, 89. Okay, tension is definitely building. Oh, Carolina, congratulations. Well done. I did say the tension was building. It was there, wasn't it? So congratulations to Carolina. All the way in Slough. Actually, it's probably not really that far, is it? There we go. And thank you for joining, which is always wonderful. Okay, so we are now on to 2 lines. Okie dokie. And I trust you not to cheat on this one. I need to be in the same place. Okay. Right, so we're on Heinz variety, 57, 5 and 7. I'm not going to ask who had baked beans for tea. 4 and 8, 48. But I will say I was very lucky. I had my tea cooked for me this evening. 6 and 3, 63. It's amazing how busy you have to be to get a bingo game ready. You know. 5 and 2, 52. 2 and 8, 28. Trouble is, when I say that, it reminds me of old money. Not that I'm saying I'm old enough to remember using old money, mind, but 2 and 8, 28. Anyway, 8, 0, 80. Oh, no. Ava. I tell you, I really think we should ask Ava to give us our lottery numbers, because I'm sure that Ava would help us win millions on that one. Congratulations, Ava. The 80 still stands if that gives anybody the win in the bingo, but congratulations. I'm just so pleased we're having such a good spread around. So, be a busy trip to the post office, but that's fine. Got to keep these things going, haven't we? It's important we have local post offices, right? Just swapping over my cards. Yeah, that's why we have the tech team here. Barry just reminded me so that I don't, put the wrong one first. So we're still on game 3. Just giving it a clip. There we are, game 3, full house. So, oh, Lisa, what are you saying? Barry was being very rude and Lisa was being very cheeky there. Anybody would say that we travel a lot, but I'm going to keep quiet on that one. Anyway, the first number out for the full house, I'm not sure whether you can see whether I'm getting hot and blushing or not on the screen. It's your turn to do some work because it's legs 11. So number 11, and you have to do a wolf whistle for that because as you all know, I can't do that. On its own, the number 5. Followed by, on its own, the number 6. 2 and 3, 23. 5 and 1, 51. Now, I'm not sure whether Ava's going to whiz in or whether somebody is sat there and is going to beat her to it. 7070. We've still got quite a few numbers left to pull. So 3 and 8, 38. 3 and 1, 31. So is this unlucky or is it lucky? 1 and 3, 13. Is it going to be unlucky or is it going to be a lucky number? Because that's what somebody's going to win full house bingo on. Nope. Right, we'll go for sweet 16 instead. 1 and 6, 16. It's bullseye at 50, 50. Followed by 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 3, 43. 5 and 4, 54. All the 7s, 77. I feel there's certainly one number, I think, on this board that hasn't come out at all yet. Key of the door, it's 21, 2 and 1. 2 and 6, 26. See what I mean about old money? 6 and 2, 62. Oh, now he's trying to flatter me. What a charmer. 5 and 3, 53. 6 and 9, 69. 3 and 2, 32. The suspense. 6 and 8, 68. Yay! I mean, and anybody else that's got 68, you can count in and come in and press bingo if it's your winning number. Well done, Ava. Sneaked in there, beat everybody else to it. Congratulations. Right, so that third sheet goes into the recycling bin and we are eyes down in a moment once I've put all my numbers back in my donk bag for the last game of the Easter bingo. I was thinking that bingo might appear again towards the end of the year. We don't want to spoil those light nights, do we, by having to sit in front of our computers? So perhaps when the darker evenings get back in, we might bring out the bingo again. So if you'd like that, obviously just let me know when you see me or remind me and just say, we'd like another game of bingo. As you know, I like playing bingo. So that's probably because actually I never win when I play. So it's always good to let other people win instead. Right, so eyes down, game 4, 1 line, 5 numbers in a row. For the last time this evening, just 1 line. We're starting with 3 and 1, 31. 8 and 1, 81. That lady off to the shops with her walking stick. 6 and 5, 65. 4 and 7, 47. Bullseye, 5, 0, 50. 3 and 6, 36. 1 and 7, 17. 1 and 8, 18. 4 and 3, 43. 6 and 9, 69. Key of the door, it's 21. 3 and 8, 38. 8 and 2, 82. 4 and 6, 46. All the threes, 33. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 8, 48. Well, I hope you've all had fun this evening and have enjoyed joining in. 3 and 2, 32. It's always lovely to have you there. I know I can't see you, but I know that you're there tapping away. On its own, the number 6. 7 and 4, 74. 5 and 1, 51. All the 5s, 55. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 1, 41. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 9, 59. 5 and 6, 56. 8, 0, 80. Right. I think some of you are now beginning to shout at the screen because you're waiting for that one number. Is it the number 29? 2 and 9, 29. Is it that one? Or is it on its own, the number 7? Which I keep saying should be lucky for somebody, but clearly hasn't been lucky for anybody tonight. Oh, quack, 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 22, 2 little ducks. I don't think they came out in the last game, so that means I think they've been out 3 times out of 4. 6 and 7, 67. 7, 0, 70. 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 3, 73. Cup of tea, number 3? No. I'm sure some of you are waiting for your cup of tea after this. But it's me and you. It's the number 2. 3 and 7, 37. 6 and 4, 64. I feel there's going to be a big rush again in a minute, and we're going to end up with names and bingos all over the place. 3 and 4, 34. Oh, yes, there we go. Congratulations, Nikki. Might be Tone. Count in the 34 if anybody is winning on the number 34. Congratulations, Nikki or Tone, whoever it is in your household. It's quite good because that does mean I know that people haven't fallen asleep while we're doing this, which is really well. Congratulations, Tony. In fact, Tony, you were lucky last time we played. So again, there's another lucky person. So just checking. No, okay then, right. Oh, hang on, I've got to move my signs around for the last time. Otherwise, not only, well, you won't be confused with what you're doing, but I will be confused with what I'm doing. So it's the nice pink ones for game 4. Don't you think it coordinates beautifully with my my ears, my hat, and my bow tie? A bit of pink. There we go. Okay, right. Game 4. Oops, it's got a bit of a wobble. Need something stronger. Right. Okay. Then yes, I like my bow tie as well, doesn't it? Coordinates with my hat. Right. So we're going for 2 lines now. Okay. Let's see. 8 and 7, 87. Knock at the door. It's number 4. Lucky that's only happened once this evening while we've been playing. Don't know whether you noticed that or not. 7 and 6, 76, or whether we are so slick and we're so smooth, you had no idea what was going on in the background. Sweet 16, 1 and 6. 5 and 3, 53. In fact, I didn't do my usual there are children playing, please be careful what you type in the message, did I? A bit late now, really, seeing we're on the last game. And this, I think, is the first time this has been out tonight because life begins at 40, 40. Well, that's what they say. I believe it can start at any number, really. 2020. But that's the first time I've been waiting for that number to come out. 7 and 5, 75. Oh, look, Barry's giving all our secrets away. 4 and 5, 45. I'm not sure it was the Amazon. Oh, man, but it might have been. Right. 2 fat ladies going out for afternoon coffee by this time. And maybe going for toasted tea cake. Is that sort of thing? 6 and 1, 61. Sorry, I think I was so busy chatting that Barry nearly, did I not actually say 88? Apologies. So busy making up my stories. So obviously the teacher in me, 6 and 8, 68. Maybe there's a children's book to be had all about the bingo numbers and what they get up to when they're not playing bingo. All the 7s, 77. But fun begins with number 1. 4 and 2, 42. Hey, right. So I'm assuming that it will be Tone that's slipped in with 2 lines there, which is very exciting. That 42 still counts. So if that was your final number, do let us know. I am trusting you. Could you imagine if we had to, like a normal bingo game where you have to go through and check all the numbers? We really would be here for far too long. So no. Oh, well, there we go. Nice to share it out. Excellent. Right. Okay. You are so good at playing bingo that we always seem to be accurate with our timings, which is absolutely wonderful. So we're going to play for a full house, by which time we would have almost been playing for that full hour. And you can go and have that beer, wine, tea, Coke, Diet Coke, chocolate egg, or anything else. Right. Okay. Oh, G&T, according to Barry. Right. On a Wednesday. Right. 2 and 6, 26. So remember, you're paying for a full house. So that's 15 numbers, all in the same square. No cheating. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 8, 58. Remember, don't be sad if you haven't won tonight. Just make sure you join in for the next one, and it might be your lucky turn next time. 2 and 7, 27. All the 4s, 44. It's 66. 8 and 4, 84. There are not many numbers left. 6 and 2, 62. 8 and 9, 89. 2 and 8, 28. Try to build up the suspense now. Make it last a couple of minutes longer. 3 and 9, 39. It's Heinz variety time. It's 5 and 7, 57. No lucky baked beans for anybody. 2 and 3, 23. You've got to do some work. You have to whistle. It's legs 11. It's only been out twice. 3 times for the ducks, twice for the legs. 8 and... Oh, I'm not even going to say that last number. Congratulations, Lisa. Zambia's really waving the flag tonight, aren't they? Is there anybody else out there that is going to challenge Lisa for a full house at bingo? No. Wow. Awesome. Thank you ever so much. My Gonk and I and my awesome tech team, who I actually, as you know, I often say I could not do without. particularly if I make a mistake, because they are there to remind me, put me back on track. But we are done. We have completed 4 games of bingo. And it's been great fun as always. Thank you for all the comments. And yeah, absolutely. So sorry if you didn't get a win tonight, but very much appreciate you playing and taking part. Hope it's made you smile, given you something positive. Midweek, the Wednesdays are always a bit hard, aren't they? In the middle of the week, but from now on, it's downhill to the weekend. And well, it's only one more day, isn't it? Bank holiday weekend. So eat, drink, and be merry. Lovely to have you all there. Thank you for the thank yous. That's always a bit funny, isn't it? But thank you very much. I do like reading the messages. I'm getting so much better at being able to read them at the same time as talk to you. And thank you for everybody joining in from Somerset and Cornwall and Devon and Bristol and Southampton and Slough and Bromsgrove, Swindon and Zambia. Don't think, have I left anybody out? Don't be offended if I have. So thank you, Babs. Nice to hear from. So glad you could all join in, and Sarah, and oh, absolutely. Very big happy Easter to you all. I did try not to give you too many exciting jokes because, as we know, I'm just so hopeless at jokes, but you know, had to just sneak those crackers in at the end. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now, and hopefully get to see all of you in person at some point very soon. Let's meet up for a coffee or whatever, because I think most of you we do try and see at some point. But I'm going to say goodbye now, and wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Easter. We'll do the Christmas one in a few months. Okay, right, lovely, Happy Easter, everybody. Bye.